of themselves, lover of money, boasters, proud. I mean, it's just self-centered. We're living in the age of iPhone, iPad, I, me, I, myself. I. Self-love is being promoted so loud that if you don't love yourself the way the world is telling you to, you are seen as an outcast. Self-love is taking the place of God's love. And so, we're hearing that as a result, men will be blasphemous, disobedient to parents, and unthankful. In our days, you give somebody a gift, a beggar a gift, and they will check the value of the gift and return it to you. I've had that happen to me. You give a beggar $1 and he says, "What is this?" and gives you back your $1. There is a sense of ingratitude that has pervaded our world, and it's a satanic device. Because if you see what Thanksgiving can do, then you will know this is a deliberate attack on our connection to God. Let me not go ahead of myself. Romans chapter 1, from verse 18, also talks about the wrath of God being revealed from heaven against all unrighteousness.
Looking to take your desktop audio experience to the next level? The Kanto S6 desktop stands for large speakers.
A lot of people have access to this console. This is the Behringer X32 console, and they are trying to stream into OBS.
To have your tank full of gratitude. But they don't have such because they are empty, they are void of godliness. But do you understand that even angels give thanks? So what has God done for angels that we can know as humans? But if you look at the book of Revelation, because I want to get to my points within a short period of time.
OBS or Wirecast or some other digital streaming platform. And so I want to give a quick video tutorial on how to set this up the easiest way to go out your USB. There are some things we can do at the end that can customize this to your needs, but for right now, we're going to set it up to map our main output. So whatever mix you make that you would hear in your room on your main PA, you can also take that same mix right out to your streaming platform. So let's get started. First thing we want to do, hit setup and confirm that we are on version 4.0 software. If not, you just go to Behringer, go to the X32 area, find downloads.
God left all the gratitude and thanksgiving of angels and is looking for yours.
And you can download the updated software and put that in real fast. Okay, now that we've confirmed that version 4.0 is on, the reason we need that is because it gives us user output routing capability. So left, we push the next, scroll down and get to output 2. Now we can come
multiplication. But let me start by getting into that's one of my points.
Over here, select output 16 on the far right. And that's now going to have output.
Chapter 29, verse 2. We are admonished. Give unto the Lord glory, due his name. Let me ask us a question. How many of us can tell me what kind of glory is due God? Because this is a commandment and admonition. Give God glory, due his name. Do anybody under the sound of my voice have an idea of the kind of glory that is due to God? Can you measure the kind of glory that is due to God?
Of firmware, and tap on it, and we're going to go ahead and click on download. Then we're looking for the X32 producer. We're going to go X32 producer TP, and then we're going to go to the apps. We'll download the app first, and this is going to be for PC.
To show Moses something he can relate with. And even that back part was enough to make the face of Moses unbeholdable, if there's a grammar like that, to the people. They had to veil his eyes. And the Bible calls that the glory that faded. We cannot ever, in this limited vessel, be able to express the kind of glory
maybe 20, I probably would be a billionaire right now. I've been using output stuff for a while, and then when Arcade came out, I feel like that kind of really changed my approach because I am chord driven, I am musically driven, so being able to have a basic idea and then you open up Arcade, it's literally like going to the arcade, you know what I'm saying?
In the sphere where God was. Even me, when I fly on the plane, by the time the plane reaches a particular altitude, the human beings look like ants. At a point, I only see shrubs. At a point, I don't see anything. Can you imagine the volume of your voice in the scheme of things? The sun is considered 93 million miles away from the earth. Where God dwells, he won't even hear you. Yet, he pays attention to our thanksgiving. Give him glory, due his name. What is glory? Glory is honor, praise, worship, and thanksgiving offered to a deity. And our deity is the creator of the universe. One thing God always humbles me with is that he doesn't need me to God. God does not need validation. He doesn't need acknowledgement. So for you to thank him, it's for my blessing, not for his. Psalm 107, verse 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord. We sang it this morning. For he is good. The reason why you are thanking him is because it's not described as good. Goodness is his nature. So surely goodness and mercy shall follow him. They are not words following him. They are spirits. Goodness and mercy are God's dimensions of spirit that follows. And you have not done anything to earn it. For his good and his mercy endures forever. Colossians chapter 3, verse 17 says, and whatever you do in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks. So even in our doing, we must do with gratitude to God. You know, the normal thing is that when somebody is doing something for you, you thank God. But when you are doing for God, you thank him for doing it. You know why? Because it's a privilege to be considered a doer for things for God. Blessed is the man whom God chooses. Blessed is the man whom God causes to approach unto him. So to be counted worthy of service in God's kingdom is worthy of thanksgiving. So when you are doing a work for God, you must thank him for allowing you to do the work. Am I making sense?
Riverside FM is the easiest way to produce a high-quality podcast anywhere, remotely, very simple, one touch, one link, studio quality interview. It's basically a studio inside your browser. It's incomparable. Go to www.riverside.fm and sign up, and the first hour is on me.
There are genuine cares. It's not everything that is vain. You have to pay.
All right, guys, everybody right now is streaming for church, and we are trying to figure out the most efficient way to do this. A lot of people have access to this console. This is the Behringer X32 console, and they are trying to stream into OBS or Wirecast or some other digital streaming platform. And so I want to give a quick video tutorial on how to set